I'm Adrian, the cruise and travel guy. New South Wales State Premier Chris Minns has confirmed that long-standing COVID-19 cruise protocols are set to end, but the question remains, when? When cruising returned to Australia last year, it was up to individual Australian states to set their own health regulations, and these became known as the Eastern Seaboard and Western Australia Cruise Protocols. As part of those regulations, 95% of passengers aged 12 and over were required to be fully vaccinated, and all passengers were required to undertake a negative PCR or rapid antigen test prior to boarding. Unvaccinated travel was only allowed for passengers that had a medical exemption. As the 2023-24 Australian summer cruise season quickly approaches, cruise and business industry bodies have been busy lobbying governments for the removal of the restrictions that have hampered the full recovery and growth of cruise tourism in this country. While the Australian federal government's powers over state health are limited to advice and recommendations, earlier last week, the cruise passenger publication confirmed that the federal government announced it would review its national guidelines for cruising in Australia. Now, the Daily Telegraph has reported overnight that the New South Wales state government will end its cruise-specific vaccination and testing regulations. In response to questions posed by the Daily Telegraph, Premier Chris Minns said, "We need to move on and get life back to normal. We'll be removing restrictions on cruising, like the need for wearing a mask and having a COVID vaccination when boarding. There is no need for it anymore." Most countries around the world, including New Zealand, have already dropped their COVID-specific health regulations. Cruise lines likewise have eliminated requirements for pre-cruise testing and vaccination and are instead guided by the regulations of the places they sail from. While no date for the end of the restrictions has yet been revealed, the Premier's confirmation is a huge step in the right direction for the cruise industry. Ultimately, however, it's up to each state, New South Wales, Victoria, Queensland, and Western Australia, to individually end their adoption of the cruise protocols. Now that the New South Wales state government has officially revealed its position, without question, I believe that the other states will follow suit with similar announcements either later this week or next. Hopefully we are supplied with an official end date soon, and I will continue to keep you posted with any relevant updates. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you hit subscribe to stay up to date with relevant Australian and world cruise news. And if you are looking to book a cruise, you can head to my website, thecruiseandtravelguide.com.au, and you can give me a follow on Facebook and Instagram at The Cruise and Travel Guide. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. I'm Adrian, the Cruise and Travel Guy. As part of those regulations, all passengers over the age... As part of those regulations, all... Nope. As part of those regulations, all... Nope. Now though, the Daily Telegraph reported overnight that the New South Wales state government will officially end its cruise-specific... Now though, the...